Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, fellow Biafrans all over the world. Today we start our daily Biafra Dragon Fire broadcast, where the fire will be burning every enemies of Biafra and the enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you all will remember that I told you that this month of November is the month of Egbara month, the month of water Promax, the month that every person and every enemy that is blocking Biafra or the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be destroyed. The month of air and the the month of another Ike Pentecost, the month that we are going to bring out the venom for Biafra freedom. A lot of sabotage and betrayers betraying the struggle is ongoing from left and right. And so today, I have come to sound, I would say, to enlighten those who the evil spirit have entered, or maybe the evil spirit want to use you. I want to inform you today that the Ike Pentecost that we have, you are not hiding. There will be no hiding place for anybody that will go against this Biafra restoration. It's either you are in or you are out. What I want to do today is to inform those who think that they are smart, that there is no hiding place. Those who are going behind the door to betray what we have done, there will be no hiding place. Those who are going to fall victim of their renewed strategy to destroy the foundation, there will be no hiding place. I want to show you today that we are everywhere, even in your bedroom. Your wife will send us information when we need it. When I started telling you people this thing, you didn't believe me. I said, when I need your information, your wife will send it to me. And I don't need to brag about it because it has happened uncountable times. And I'm about to do it again this evening. You know, you are listening and watching live and direct on Voice of Biafra, 97.5 FM in Biafra land. You are listening and watching from the Enter Biafra, Channel 1 and Channel 2. You are watching and listening to Enter Biafra, iOS, Android, and of course, another media platform. And from all IPOB autopilot platform all over the world. Today, Barrister Ejiofor is running kitikiti, katakata, and I have not started. Today, the accomplices in betraying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria, they are running kitikiti, katakata, looking for where to hang on. And I have not started. I want you people to know that for us to succeed, the enemy within must be disgraced without remorse. Barrister Ejiofor is running kitikiti katakata. We are going to wait, let him come and do interview. We want to see him do interview because he's going to fuck up. The spirit of Biafra is flogging him. Omepono odana ACC. Barrister Ejiofor, until you abdicate this your evil position in the legal team and go away and disappear. If you continue to sabotage and be part of this legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not to come out, and you will give war poto, you will continue to be running and nothing is chasing after you. Barrister Ejiofor, it does not matter how you run away from granting interview. We will make sure we drag you until you are nobody again, because you have betrayed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with impunity. Now, before we start, they say my candle is not on. Before we start, I want to read, as usual, from Bible. As usual, from Bible. And you know, the book I'm going to read today is called From the Book of Obadiah. That is the name. For those who are pronouncing this Obadiah, no, it's not Obadiah. It is called Obadiah. Am I communicating? From the book of Obadiah. Yes, the book of Obadiah. That is where I am going to nail Ejiofor and give him a send-off, as usual. Ejiofor, I have not exposed you. They say we should refresh. Okay. Tell Barrister Ejiofor that I have not exposed him. That is not, I have not done anything now. And he knows. He knows that I have not exposed him. So if you think that etigo mi ambada, mba, etibe Barrister Ejiofor mbada, Barrister Ejiofor must leave the legal team. Otherwise, we are on it. So, we are reading from the book of Obadiah, chapter 1. Obadiah, chapter 1, from verse 3. The pride of your heart Barrister Ejiofor, the pride of your heart has deceived you. Barrister Ejiofor, the pride of your heart has deceived you. The book of Obadiah. You, Barrister Ejiofor, who dwell in the cleft of the rock under Biafra struggle, whose habitation is high under Biafra struggle, under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You, Barrister Ejiofor, according to the Obadiah, who say in your heart, who will bring me down to the ground after betraying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, destroying Biafra struggle, convincing, manipulating the men on ground, destroying everything, calming everybody down, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is languishing in DSS dungeon. Barrister Ejiofor, the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3, says, or from verse 4, I just complete reading verse 3. Barrister Ejiofor, the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 4 now, say to you, though you ascended as high as eagle, Barrister Ejiofor, under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, though you ascended as high as heaven, like you were floating yourself, destroying everything, parading yourself, having secret meeting with politicians until just 2 days ago. The book of Obadiah, as say I should tell you today, Barrister Ejiofor, that though until 2 days ago, you ascend as high as eagle, the book will say, and though you set your nest among the stars, Barrister Ejiofor, you have set your nest among the stars. People were parading your name, and everybody is erudite lawyer, erudite lawyer, erudite lawyer that did not have a case file of his client and go to court empty-handed. Erudite lawyer that read about the case of his client on social media. Erudite lawyer that after reading the case of his client on social media, he could not contact the court to get the copy of the charges against his own client. Erudite lawyer that could not differentiate what is striking out of the case and adjoining the case indefinitely. Erudite lawyer that come to Biafra on television to say, I do not have case again, we don't have business again with this court. Why the court pronounce a case of your client adjoined indefinitely. Ejiofor, Bible say I should tell you today that though before 2 days ago you ascended very, very high and you set your nest among the stars, Barrister Ejiofor, from there I will bring you down. Am I communicating? From there, I will bring you down. That is what the Lord said I should tell you today. So, if you want to still have something remaining in you, you leave. Now, there is nothing honorable in you. But I would say, you honorably leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case. You have absolutely nothing to offer. You are not qualified. You are not qualified to handle that case. In fact, you are not qualified to be part of that case. You have displayed a gross misconduct, highest level of incompetency. So, the last word of the Bible today is that, Barrister Ejiofor, God will say, though you ascended as high as eagle, Because all over Biafra land is Barrister Ejiofor until 2 days ago. And I don't think that Barrister Ejiofor is going to be like that again. Though you ascended as high as eagle, and though you set your nest among the stars, from there I will bring you down, says the Lord. If you do not leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case for competent people who their brain are very, very hot, if you do not do it, we will demolish you and destroy the remaining thing. I am telling you, Barrister Ejiofor did not only sponsor every attack against anybody in IPOB. Barrister Ejiofor sponsored everything. Destruction of Biafra struggle, destruction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, destruction of every legacy, is the work of Barrister Ejiofor. He wanted to control things by himself. So, and if you think you can continue to sabotage Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, come out and do press release. Come out and grant interview. Because from every interview you are going to grant from today, Barrister Ejiofor, imepono organization. Imepono, your everything you will be saying will be mistake. Barrister Ejiofor, if you have not betrayed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with your actions, only then, if you open your mouth, it will be making sense. But from 2 days ago, Abugogono, every power that work with you, Barrister Ejiofor, I have collected them. Adikwo na Nkemji. Onapoko. Everything iji, they have all left you. Because you are a very big betrayer. Disappointment. You came out and they say Biafrans done and dusted. Why the case is still pending? You say, we are winning. You are winning. Your case is still pending. And this is what he has been doing for 1 year. Because we have not paid attention, and we don't want to. We were just patching and managing this man, thinking he will keep quiet for us to fight for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in our own way. Why they continue with their legal thing. Barrister Ejiofor did not want to keep quiet. Barrister Ejiofor continued to work for the Nigerian politicians, writing junks, misleading and misadvising Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, giving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wrong information and wrong advice. So I have come out for you. And the one thing about us is that we are not distracted. We are not distracted. That is for Barrister Ejiofor. I don't know whether we should be calling him Barrister. Or should the Nigeria review whether he qualified to represent somebody in court of law? He's not qualified. Completely rubbish. A whole Mazi Nnamdi Kanu keji abakam. They use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to learn work. Today, he's running kitikiti katakata. Now, that is by the way, because Barrister Ejiofor is that we are waiting for him to come and do PIM. Let him come and do PIM again. Let him come and do PIM. Now, let us focus on what we'll come to do today. I want to tell you people that the criminals in Biafra struggle, expelled criminals, they are now looking for every means and opportunity to convince our people. And if you go and fall for them, you will have yourself to blame. Because if you joined those who have betrayed, you are gone. Once we leave you, we will leave you completely. And there is nothing you can do. If you like, go and join DSS and begin to sabotage us. You will never succeed. You will never succeed. So my message today goes to somebody called Expelled Chidozie in America and his group. There is nothing you do we don't know. Chidozie, we expelled him because of the sabotage against Eastern Security Network. Today, he is regrouping the same gangs of betrayers, creating a group this and group that. Chidozie Onyemelukwe. Chidozie Onyemelukwe with Father Odimekwa. They can never rest. So, I want to inform that Chidozie Onyemelukwe that there is no hiding place. If you are two in that group, we are there. If you are one, only you is in that group, we are also there. Except your wife don't know about it. So I want anybody that know the person called Chidozie Onyemelukwe to invite him to come to this program. Chidozie Onyemelukwe, even if it is only you in that group, we are there. Except you did not tell your family, your wife. Because if you tell your wife, we are there. That is how prepared we are. Ikuku. Except if you are not breathing. If you are breathing this air, you can never run away from us. Never. And how they will do it, how your wife will do it, she will not know. But she will send it to me. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. 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 Ike ji arụ ndị sabo ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike anyị ji agbapụ ha afọ ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike onyoko mita ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike anyị ebugo ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike Pentecosti ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike anyị ji akpọ ndị ọgọ ikpe. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike anyị ji arụ ndị sabo ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ị ma na ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. Ike Pentecosti ike. Ike dị n'ụdị n'ụdị ike. I want you people to understand that if you come to betray Biafra, anya pịa gị ya mgbada. Biafra has gone very, very far. You can't destroy us. Don't worry. Anybody that decide to fall by the roadside, you will regret it. Having come this far in this Biafra struggle, you decide to join the chaff, you will also regret it. So I want you people to understand that the man called Chidozie Onyemelukwe, struggling to Cyril Agwondo I don't need to read your rubbish. Do I tell you that I am here as a gentleman? I am not a gentleman. My freedom fighting is not dressing. I dress the way I want. I am not Onyendu. I am not Mazinam the Kanu. And you cannot do like me. If you do like me, you will problem. So forget my dressing and take me. This is who I am. Icho nke ndị agboro, I will give it to you. Icho as a small boy, I will give it to you. Icho as a Obama, I will give it to you. If you want me to dress like a central bank governor, I will dress like that. And also speak and behave like central bank governor. I am prepared. Prepared, abokwa prepare. Esiri munite. So puto before I put this ije. Anybody that if your hand is not clean, I am bago in Apu. Just one strike, you will go. And we don't miss target. You know, one thing is that when all these things were happening, I give people time. I give you time to repent. I give you time to repent. Before, and I waste time. I get patient. I don't rush things. I don't rush things. If you want to do like me, you went Jerusalem. So, and that is why when people are telling me, this person is bad, that person is bad, oh, push him, oh, do this, do that, oh, cry, don't do anything. Oh, I will just be hearing, okay, have you finished? No problem. I will look into it. I know what I am doing. I know what I am doing. You can't push me around. And if you have not learned this lesson by now, for the past 1 year, over 1 year that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, if you have not learned the lesson that I am not a push-around person, then it means you will never learn again. So I want this particular Chidozie Onyemelukwe to listen to this voice.
All have
Day one, everybody. This is Chidozie. IPOB coordinator, New Hampshire, under the Eastern region of U.S. under North America. I've gotten those in leadership in North America, US, and Canada.
He has gotten those in leadership, North America, US, and Canada. And if you know that you want to go, you are part of those in leadership that Chidozie Onyemelukwe has gotten. Of course, you know what is coming. Go with them. I want you people to listen to him.
Together. I've been trying to do this through other forums, but it kind of hasn't worked out.
He has been trying to do this through other forums, but it hasn't worked out. But he did not stop. He was pushing. He was pushing, manipulating, asking people to do audio and send to him to lie against what we are doing with ESN. He was asking people to, he was pushing and pushing. It was never possible until he manipulated some of them to do audio for him, which it is not issue of public. Okay? Now, I want you to listen.
Either I tried it or no, or the forum that was meant for something else.
Okay? He penetrated to a forum that was meant for something else. A forum that was meant for something else, he penetrated into that forum looking for how to let us find information. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. You do not have information. You do not have contact to anybody, and you are looking for every opportunity from one platform to another, and he penetrated into one platform. Listen to how he started. And what I'm telling you is happening. He created a forum just on the 12th. On the 12th of this month. Today is what? 15. 3 days ago, another guy in Aka. We are monitoring him. I want you to listen.
Either I tried it or no, or the forum that was meant for something else.
Did you hear that? He tried it in other forum that was meant for something else. I want you to know how these bad people in Biafra struggle, how they are manipulating things. This is somebody that we expelled. We expelled him. He ran away to Fadodimekwa with the Ijase and Co. And then he has to now look for how to penetrate to get numbers of people. That is why it is very, very important. If you are an autopilot, watch who is in your platform. This Chidozie Onyemerukwe, somehow scammed himself into 1,000 men. Again, I told them, remove him. Who is that? Somebody brought the attention to me that somebody like this is in this. I remove him in that we don't need his 100. He came there to pay $100 to get number and contact of people. I said, remove the betrayer. He was removed. So he has tried it in that platform. It did not work. Now he's swung into action going from another platform to another. I want you to listen. Let me play it again from the beginning.
On the North America.
Let me play it from the beginning.
Day one, everybody. This is Chidozie. IPOB coordinator, New Hampshire, under the Eastern region of U.S. under North America. I've gotten those in leadership in North America, U.S. and Canada.
He has gotten those in leadership, North America, U.S. and Canada. He has gotten them.
Together. I've been trying to do this through other forums, but it kind of hasn't worked out.
He has been trying to do this through other forums, but it hasn't worked out. And I just told you now, we kicked him out of 1,000 men because we did not know when he entered there.
Either I tried it or no, or the forum that was meant for something else.
He tried it on other forums that was meant for something else.
I just want you people to get a chance to hear from one of our brothers. He's one of the key chief security officers in Biafra land.
And I hope that this one of our brother is listening, because he didn't know what they have used his voice to do. He convinced the one that he finally have access to, and he now uses his voice. So I hope that that brother is listening to this particular broadcast.
From ESN.
From ESN.
To see how bad and how deteriorated things have gotten.
To see how bad and deteriorated ESN things have gotten. Are you people Biafra hearing? And so I hope that that brother that he talked about, that is going to give a voice to show how worse and how bad ESN things have gotten, they are listening, and he is also listening to this broadcast. And in case if he's not listening, please, I want CNC to reach him and tell him to listen to what they are using his voice to do.
I've known him for over going on 2 years now.
Okay.
And he's introduced me to others.
And he has introduced him to others. All right, listen.
And I want you, he asked me to, because I've been telling him I've been trying to get the attention of those in leadership here.
He has been telling him he's trying to get attention of those in leadership here. You see how they are doing you see the Aproka? He has been trying to see how to get the attention of the leadership. And this, his brother, is also part of us. I want you people to see how the betraying has always started and the way they betray in Biafra. The way they betray Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the way they betray themselves in ESN, that led to death of many of them before now. And you see, the weeding continues. Listen.
And he asked me, so tonight I just decided I would just throw caution to the wind and put a forum together.
So tonight, he decided that after he struggled, and they have captured one person who made audio for him, he decided to put forum together. And I'm going to give you the names of those in the forum.
And let's see what we can talk about. I titled this.
And then after that, let them see what they can talk about in the forum.
Forum Onyendu's Legacy.
Remember that this guy did not have any information, but he started struggling from one platform to another to get contact, to begin to, so he can have something to talk about and have something to create chaos and create disunity. Listen, this is what I'm telling you now. He created this forum on the 12th of November.
Legacy. ESN is Onyendu's legacy to Biafrans. This is a gift to Biafrans. It's our last line of defense. We all know that.
And of course, whenever they want to come, they will tell you ESN is the last defense. ESN is Onyendu defense. But ask him, did anybody come to him to complain and that he is ESN? And that since all this while that ESN has been suffering, and he come be somebody that is also very close to us. Listen.
I also wrote there that you don't never show up with a penknife to a gunfight, which is what our people are doing. By ignoring Onyendu's warnings, our enemies are prepared for a gunfight. And our people are lollygagging, talking about this election, that election, all those things. At the end of the day, as the general.
This is exactly the same thing he did. And we expelled him from autopilot. The same thing. He has now, from the time we expelled this man from our activities, he has not gotten himself. He has been struggling to see how to penetrate until now. But we tell him that you cannot last long with your treachery. Listen.
What he's showing us, they'll be prepared with all the guns. We will have nothing. The only thing close to that we don't do foresaw and put in place for us was for ESN. So when the time comes, the killings will be kept to a minimum. There will be people to provide opposition, those that are volunteers. That's what ESN pretty much is, to prevent Janjaweed from taking over our land, not to get us Biafra, not to do any other thing, not to do the negotiation, nothing. They know that at the end of the Onyendu knew that at the end of the day, these guys will throw the law in the so-called courts. They'll throw it in the waste paper basket. They'll tell you, take your law and go and shove it. Take your politics and go and shove it. Presidency, whatever it is, you think you have. And you'll be complaining, and everybody in the world will act like they didn't hear you. And then might is what is going to make right. So I'm setting this forum up for us to hear from one of the key commanders, still loyal to Oyendu and standing on ground. There are other commanders in various areas and levels of commitment, but from knowing one, you can get to know another.
Are you hearing it? He has succeeded in contacting one commander, which he say is a very key commander. And now he is telling you that from one commander, you are going to know more commanders. You see how the betraying start. He said, all this while he has been struggling and a lot of things are going on, but he is looking for how to penetrate. And he contacted one, and now he asked that one to make audio. To make audio, to make audio and send the audio to him, that he will now use the audio and send it to the new group that is going to create, so that everybody will start shouting. Now, he has succeeded in getting that audio, and that audio was made on the 12th of November. We have all the record. Audio was sent to him on that same 12th of November, and he is now explaining to the people he is going to add in the group that they should come and see how bad everything is. And he has gotten one commander, and from this one commander now, we are going to get more commanders. And of course, the voice that was sent to him repeated the same thing, that, he believed that more commanders will come to join. Everything is money. They want where somebody can send them more money, because some of them are never for Biafra. Listen.
I think we should just hear him out. And also, it's time. Onyendu told us that we must fund whatever they are doing. And somehow we found ourselves on the sideline. And other people.
You hear that? Somehow they have found themselves on the sideline. And now they don't want to be on the sideline. They want to find themselves inside the line. So, and to find themselves inside the sideline, they have to look for one commander, just one commander, and convince him, corrupt him, give him money. And they will now come back to line again. And they will start ripping inside the line and destroying the struggle inside the line. I want to tell you, nobody contacted Chidozie Onyemelukwe and begged. He was the one who was looking for how to make contact, how to contact this one, and he convinced one and asked him to make audio. And that one made audio. And that is why once you fall out of the line, you fall out of the line. Biafra spirit will leave you, no matter who you are. We don't make wrong choice. We will be watching you. Listen.
People are there playing all kinds of games, funding one day, pretending to be funding, raising money in their name.
Are you hearing that? raising money in their name, pretending to be funding them. And the worst part of it is that the person that made audio and give to this criminal is not lacking anything. There is nothing that they have demanded that has not provided, that we have not provided for them. I want Biafrans to understand the many mountains that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talked about. Many mountains. The mountains is too much. But here, he made audio and gave to this guy, and this guy created a forum and used the audio to destroy what we are doing. I want you to listen.
All kinds of things. But it's our responsibility, and we know that. And we know we can never deny it. In the middle of the night when you wake up, you know that the number one thing Onion would rather us do is fund ESL.
You see? And the one thing is that he need to get a voice of somebody who can say, I am a commander in ESN. Oh, we are dying of hunger. There is no granite. There is no water. There is no gari. There is no... Only thing he needs is just a voice. And he has gotten the voice. Now, he will use that voice now for his treacherous scamming and whatever he wants to do with those forums. Because that is what he was doing before we expelled him. Everybody knows the day I announced his name. Chidozie Onyemelukwe. Now listen.
No ifs, buts about that. So, here it is. Welcome, everybody. I tried to bring this up in many other different forums. It didn't work.
You hear that? He tried to bring this thing in different forums. It didn't work. Because nobody, and everybody knows they are criminals. It didn't work. He tried to bring up this thing in different forums. It did not work. So now, he set up a new forum to see whether it will work. We are going to destroy it today. Did you hear it? He said he have tried to do it in other forums, but it did not work. Of course, somebody said I'm not getting the point. Of course, I'm getting the point. He said he want to use the name to make money. That is the point now. Somebody said, I'm not getting the point. ESN did not contact him to say that something is wrong. And he contacted, he found a way to contact, and he tried it in different platforms. It did not work. Now, he wanted to work in this platform he created. So listen.
I'm sorry I didn't ask permission for this particular one.
And he did not ask permission from the people he added to the group. Because what he does was to go to different platforms to get the contact of people. So any place he go, he copy number, he check profile. Chidozie Onyemelukwe is a complete criminal. He goes to platform. I told you we just kick him away from 1,000 men. Probably he has copied all the number in 1,000 men and he has been sending the messages. So he goes to platform, he copy people number and he begin to add them into the group without their consent. In the name of ESN and somebody make a voice in here. Somebody have made a voice and give to him. So anybody that is in the ESN Nanoko, if you fall into him, you are gone. I manipulate okay. It's a betrayal to Biafra.
But I've raised this issue with everybody that's within my hearing here. And they won.
So for that thing to work, he needs to get a voice. I want you people to understand that for the thing to work, you need to get a voice. Let us play this one again.
It's our responsibility, and we know that. And we know we can never deny it. In the middle of the night when you wake up, you know that the number one thing Onyendu would rather us do is fund ESN. No ifs, buts about that. So here it is. Welcome, everybody. I tried to bring this up in many other different forums. It didn't work.
It didn't work?
I'm sorry I didn't ask permission for this particular one.
Did you hear that? He said, sorry, I didn't ask permission for this particular one. He was going from one place to another to get number of people and added them.
But I've raised this issue with everybody that's within my hearing here. And they won. And Commander, IPOB hierarchy in North America here.
Now, I didn't want to play the name of the person he called. So I skipped it. And now he is telling that person that the commander or the high rank of IPOB in North America is here. But remember, the commander is not in the group. Africa, he is saying, he is posting this voice now as if he have added the commander into the forum. He have not added the commander into the forum. Rather, he is making a voice now to the people, some of them in the forum, introducing a commander's voice, a commander that is not in the forum, to the people in the forum. I want you to listen how he did it.
There's regional coordinator in Canada.
He is calling a name of the people in the forum.
Mazi Chinwe Akweze.
Are you listening? Mazi Chinwe Akweze. Mazi Chinwe Akweze.
So, regional coordinator in the United States, Ndubisi Ejasi.
Ndubisi Ejasi.
The Eastern coordinator in the United States, Northeastern. It's Mazi Oliver Obi.
Oliver Obi.
And the rest, there's Father Demegwa.
He talked about, this kind of thing. He did not add Father Odimekwa. He have not started. Odimekwa is there.
Who's a stalwart member of ESN, of IPUB from the start, through thick and thin. And myself, Dr. Ogums, are the people I have so far. And Paul Azim are all coordinators, state coordinators. We could add more people as everybody sees fit. Whoever wants to be made admin and all those other things, that can all be worked out.
And then he said, whoever want to be made admin, that can be worked out.
This is just to get some kind of talk started. Thank you.
All right.
So, Commander.
So, he made this presentation as if the commander was there. The commander is not in the group. You see, you don't know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have seen in the Biafra struggle. And we are doing Operation Mpocha. He will come out and meet more than 100 men. God will use me to finish all of them. Oberon, Mua will be their end. Onyendu will know that He has men in autopilot IPOB. People that will stand and be consistent in truth, diligent. These people can never ever be part of Biafra restoration. I restore Biafra, you will come. We cannot chase you away from Biafra land, but you cannot be part of Biafra restoration. You are all evil, criminals and betrayers. Otherwise, why would you go and start asking somebody to make a voice? So that you use the voice to scam and put disunity and chaos. But our God is very powerful God. Every spirit in Biafra is working. The spirit is awake. The spirit is awake. Now, it didn't end here. I want you now to listen to the latest. Many mountains that we are going to climb.
But there is one thing I want all of us to understand this very evening. We are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you. That they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself.
Let us stop it there. Did you hear what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said? Now, I have just told you about the Onyemerukwe's gang up against Biafra from nowhere. Now, as that one is happening, what I'm telling you is just on the 12th of this month. As that one is happening, now I want you to now listen to the latest from the criminals, expelled criminals in the US. No two barrister Jofo. Now listen.
Biafra. All hell Biafra. Umunemo alanabara. Alanabara. Dio esi tiela. And yesterday they contacted me with one of the chief Azama or one of the Azama in Finland here. They have bomb na phone. If I na then we also come came UK.
Yes, Finland, the guy UK. All right.
At radio Sinaka Wani. Nande mere spend IPOB should write apology letter and more no man I suspicion that we should come back and the apology letter they will call you back I only make yana and then the color pota you will not come back to IPOB yes Aplo kusaleba shemotesi gega abola. Muzo do shemotego. People abala also.
Chineke.
Amadan ha undenzama. Some do know the young man say Akbola ndozo. And I should let the information. Yeah. I'm saying. My brother, I was shut off it. I didn't know Enga what the guy. And it been that I'm not I could have recorded it. I don't know the album. I thought that maybe I'll do something different from IPOB. You know. Ego net US, I will actually negate to ego. And I protect structure. Structure I protect command and control. Una I jump on as a coordinator. How do you get those people's name?
Okay.
Now you want them to come back. And that's why I do Biafra.
All right.
Mad people everywhere.
Mad people.
My brothers, I'm just coming on update what is going on.
All right.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. So, the reason you play, but for them to know that we are everywhere, people that want to get Biafra, that want to get freedom. Today we are 110 days to Biafra. 110 days to go. Happy everybody chosen. Some people that are telling you that Biafra will not come in 2023. They are not telling you to come back to them. When you want Biafra, I say Biafra is not coming. I say, come, we need you back. Come around later. Hey! Chineke tigo hambada. Don't worry. I want you people must watch and see. We are not distracted. We are not distracted. We told them we have 110 days to Biafra. They are still wondering, is this guy okay? Why is he saying 110 days to Biafra? We are even hearing Kepu that the Fulani want to make Osibanjo president. That they want to cancel the election. They say we are getting the intel that they want to cancel the election and make Osibanjo interim president, pending when something, we look at them and laugh. We have plan for that as well. Let them bring it. So we are hinting them now that we are not only in the Sabo group of IPOB and Biafra Restoration. We are also in Aso Rock. We know what is going on in Aso Rock. We know what is going on everywhere, including in the defense and the national security. We are there. So I want Biafrans to understand that the battle Onyendu talked about is not battle Omwazi. You people do not know the war Simon Ekpa and Dr. Pilot are fighting for you. You don't know. Some of you don't know. You think that, I don't want to be coming. Do you know, if you know how many meetings I am having every day with my work, Biafra struggle is not my job. Biafra struggle is not my job. It is now almost full time for me. Yet, I am doing my job too. I am doing my job. And of course, it affects my job, but I'm doing it. So when you don't see me come online yesterday, tomorrow, this is not because I don't want to come. I have meeting sometime 2 a.m. And when you are having this meeting, the meeting that is coming will not understand that you have just finished another meeting just a few minutes ago. So you need to renew your strength to be able to talk sensible things to people. You don't know. Some of the meetings are high caliber of people discussing what to do, what we're going to do. Let me tell you, it didn't end here. Do you know that the criminal called Onyise also went to Yoruba people, Oduduwa, after our alliance, to also destroy the alliance of Oduduwa and Biafra? Onyise You people don't know what we are fighting for Biafra. Everywhere Simon Ekpa go to make road, they will come to block it. Only say, wait, to do the white people. Hey, I am the president. We are the Biafra government. We are this one. Come. Criminals everywhere. Everywhere I go, they go. Just the same thing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they did to him. If you go to America, they follow him. They go here. Everything is repeating itself. The same thing they did. Everywhere I have gone to, they go. Every alliance I make, they go. Everybody I talk to, they go. Every place I have been to, the only place they have not been to now is the government, the president, or the high rank officials that I'm communicating with, which nobody knows. The only place they have not been to is the country that are showing green light to support Biafra, which they don't know. That is how evil these people are. And of course, we know what we make public, and we know what we will not make public. Because any day they hear, oh, this country gives statement now. You know, of course, no country can come openly and give statement now until something begins to happen, seriously. No country want to bring themselves, but of course, we know what we are doing. So, but if, for example, that one country now come to say, hey, Biafra must be recognized, Biafra must be this, Biafra, you know, what Nigeria is doing is not good, and before, bam, they will begin to write. I am the person to write to. I am the person. I am the government in exile. I am the this, I am the that. You people don't know the mountain we are moving. It is terrible. You fight there, you fight there, you fight there. And the people that are criminals, expelled, they can't take that move by themselves. They will continue to go and put sand in the Gary. But you know what? Ike Pentecost. Ike Pentecost. Everything you do, Biafra spirit, akosasiaya, kopiaya, piasasiaya, crush them. Only say will regret his sabotage against this movement at the end of the day. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu expelled him already, Biafra. And I know you people understand that. But let me tell you, I am not Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I am not him. And I can never be him. I am not him. But you see me, that job, that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in the spirit, ask Simon Ekpa and wish God to bring a helper. Hey, Agama Aroya. Agama Aro the job. Rocha Ayatie Jara. I will put Jara on the job to make sure that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be proud when he come out. Because he's coming out. And then let me tell you, I have said it before. We know what we are going to do, and he's going to come out. But you will all be alive. Nobody is going to die. All of you will live to see it happen. And you are going to be alive to see the dimension that the liberation of Biafra is going to take from this November. You know, they say, we say October have come and gone. He shifted to November. Yes, so we shifted to November. You can't tell us when to, even if I tell you tomorrow, I will shift it to next tomorrow. We know what we are doing. You are not with us. So you don't know what we know. Our plan is very powerful. Strategy, plan, replan. As we are planning, people are sabotaging, we are replanning again. Hi. our sister Mary Chukuma. I know that this is touching. Mary Chukuma, thank you very much for your usual $200 super chat. This comment atom special. Thank you very much, Mary Chukuma, for your super chat. This is really the super chat. This is not what about ordinary chat. And when they see it like this, when they see the super chat like this, but people will continue to appreciate me and they will continue to do what we are doing without anything attached to it. So, as I was saying, if you know the level of betrayal and we are winning them, you will never believe. You will not believe. It is too much. It is too much. Water ABC. we don't get a water ABC as a name. Water ABC. This one a patented name. MSA, please read. Please inform Chidozie that saboteurs are being watched from Timberland and Hamlin Road. Dalo, thank you very much. Thank you very much. The thing is that they don't know how we prepare. The thing is, if, like I said, even if Chidozie Onyemerukwe create a group, and in that group, he is the only person there. The only time I will not know is when he created and he is the only person there, and the wife is not aware of it. I am telling you, or the children is not aware of it. Because if the children are 18 years, or even from 15 and they can operate phone, and they are aware that their father have created a group to sabotage Biafra, they will contact me. And they always know how to contact me, and I will always pick their number. I want to tell you people one thing today. I have not missed any person that God sent. I'm telling you. You will call me, even if I never pick phone, I'm very, very busy. Once it is your wife that is calling me, or your son, or your daughter, to tell me how their father is betraying Biafra, the spirit will tell me to pick this phone. I will pick it. Bah! Information agba. I am telling you the fact. Don't joke with what I'm telling you. You don't know. Hey, don't joke. This is real. And it is not, it is the spirit of Biafra that is doing it. So he had a maybe home as it. No. What I'm telling you is a fact. Even if you go to native doctor, the native doctor will call me. And I know how many of them who they have went to, all these native doctors, they still call me. That was why this our brother in Germany said that I opened fake native doctors in all over Igbo land. Any place. that one shocked me. He said any place. He said that Igbo must rise up against. Okay, he said that Igbo must rise up against me that I have opened native doctors and Arushi everywhere. That any place they go to, they are my boys. It is not like that. It is because the spirit of Biafra have risen. And let me tell you people one thing. If any place you go, do you know how many people that have died for Biafra? Millions. Their spirit is also giving native doctors information. You're not aware. You don't know that all the people that died in Biafra war, they are all the spirits in Biafra land. They are all the ancestors. The children, they are watching all the native doctors, all the spirit. They are watching them. So if you come to Ham Simon Ekpa, they will go to the native doctor and warn native doctor. Say, if you do it, and I call Gibi. Call Gibby. Enough, as a native dot. Oh, yeah, that's a quarana. Chavas have phone number. They were looking for Savareka phone number. And as a chage boto, a bachoto, native doctor, as a boto, even I want Savareka or Mazin of the car. Watch a native doctor will picture you send down. Is it a cobaco? You come back. As I want a nude picture, you know. Did you tell me when you were going to the native doctor? Ha, Ngozi Ora. Wow, not super chat. I never give you. Super chat, I never give you. Onyi, Ike Pentecost, thank you very much for your super chat. It's like there's going to be competition today. Ngozi Ora, thank you very much for your super chat. $200 super chat. Aloe, man. Over at this one, we bring more topic. I am have film by the stage of only now watch. You know. So it is very, very funny when these people will say, Simon Ekpa is putting fake native doctor in Igbo land. Come on, Igbo rise up, Igbo rise up. I don't have power for that. But the spirit of Biafra people that have died will never allow you to succeed, to betray the struggle. That is why everything that is happening today is mysterious. I am telling you, when anything he gave me to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, that Simon Ekpa will not have knowledge about it. Anyway, let me cool down because I am waiting for Barrister Ejiofor. Barrister Ejiofor is the target now until he leaves this particular legal team. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will find it very difficult. And we cannot allow that to happen. So if he chooses to stay, then he must be ready. Because when I finish with him, Spirit of Biafra, apia is bota popi. Keya popi. Okwetena oneme. He don't know. I'm just starting. Drag like this. I want Biafrans to understand that before I come to talk about Barrister Ejiofor, I'm not just talking because it's Barrister Ejiofor. I'm not talking because Barrister Ejiofor say over his dead body, should I lead the Biafra? No. It is not about me. After all, it stopped me from broadcasting on Radio Biafra. Are we not having almost 17,000 people watching? For your information, we have 17,000 people watching this program right now on this Enter Biafra platform alone. 17,029 people. We have 4,000 people watching on YouTube alone. 4,000 alone on YouTube. On YouTube alone, 4,000 people. We have about 17,055 people now watching on all platforms. So, you know, if Ejiofor stop me from broadcasting on Radio Biafra, did this stop us from changing the dimension or bringing a new dimension that Mazi Nnamdi can talk about? No. You see, let me tell you people, you know now, anyway, don't worry. All of you will see how we are going to get this Biafra next year. Next year, you will see how we are going to get this particular Biafra. Oge monyo obuna nanya vam. Oge monyo obuna nanya vam.
Gracias.
as we are rounding up, I want you to see how the dragon flame burns everything that nears it. You know, the dragon flame doesn't look face. Onwetegi or piagi wogo, piatuogi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I am Olayomi Koiki of Koiki Media and also the spokesman for Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho. First and foremost, I'm going to try and speak English to direct message back to the IPOB that we are Yorubas, a very proud one. Whatever you have against what took place yesterday, you have the right in your own capacity, but you don't have the right to tell us who we deal with among you, IPOB. We can deal with anybody that we feel that is the right person to deal with. If you have problem with that, you can go into any of the bridge or rivers across the world where you are and jump into that river and die. I am known as Koiki Media. And whatever we do with Simon Ekpa has been stamped yesterday, the 5th of November, and that will go ahead. Whatever is your concern on that, we don't give a toss. My name is Olayomi Koiki. Probably maybe some of you don't know who I am. Let me repeat this clearly. That the only person that we follow is our own leader that have spoken yesterday. And since our leader have spoken, If you are not comfortable with that, why should we care about that? Let me say it again. If you have problem with Simon Ekpa, go and die into any of the river, or you can take the rope and kill yourself today. We are fighting one single enemy. We don't have any issue with the Biafra. We only have issue with the Fulanese. Don't you understand that also among us, we have issues. We have people that probably even do not believe in what we are doing. So why should we be more concerned about you on what we do with Simon Ekpa? And I repeat again to any Yoruba that is not comfortable with what we done yesterday, go and die as well. Elaku, gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá farasin ta ṣe lánàá, ẹ lọ já sómi kẹ́ kú dànù. Mad people all over the place. We have moved forward yesterday, and that is the beginning. I have spoken again this morning to Chief Sunday Igboho. For those of you tẹ́fẹ́ lọ convince Igboho pé kó má ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú Simon Ekpa, orí yín ti gbálẹ̀ gbogbo yín pátápátá. Gbogbo ẹni mo fi sọ ní bíbá, orí gbogbo yín ti gbálẹ̀ ni mo sọ. Mo sọ fún yín pé ẹ lè wọ àárín èmi àti Chief Sunday Igboho, ẹ lè wọ̀ láyé. Kí ni mo sọ? Ẹ lè wọ̀ láyé. I don't have any problem with our Biafra. Can you talk about Biafra? We deal with Simon Ekpa. And let me put this on record for those of you that probably did not know. Before Nnamdi Kanu was picked up, we had 4 meetings. I don't have to go into all the details. Myself was in that meeting. It was actually Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that called for that meeting. We did not go for him. He actually wanted to speak to us. And whatever he told us is what we are going along with. We respect all the legal representative of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We don't have any problem with you guys. But if you think that by dealing with Simon Ekpa is a crime against humanity, I say it again, go and die. You better die now before it is too late. Because we are fighting only one enemy. And that enemy is not Simon Ekpa. That enemy is not even the Biafra. But if you as an individual that think that, hey, take down that picture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let me say this clearly. Nnamdi Kanu is not just for the Biafra. He was actually fighting for the whole humanity. And let me say this again. We have the right to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu picture at any time, any day, and I will talk about it at any time without taking any instruction from anybody. I am Olayomi Koiki. If you are not comfortable with that, like I said, I am not Mayegun General. This is Koiki Media, fighting for one singular cause, fighting for the Yoruba people, the Biafra people, the Arewa people, and all the freedom fighters around the world that would love to exit that shithole country known as Nigeria. If you are not comfortable with that, there's not much I can do.
Nancy Harbour, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate it.
Somebody else was asking Mr. Major, what do you think about the man called Simon Ekpa? I said, Simon Ekpa is possessed. And the people begin to ask, what kind of possessed? And I told them, I said, Simon Ekpa is fully possessed. And also is a man that everybody should be careful to stay out. What's the meaning of that? The meaning of that is what is called possessed with the spirit of freedom. When somebody is possessed with the spirit of freedom, it will be in such a way that the person has no any other thing to do than to fight for what's called freedom. So you look at the Biafra land as a place called the fatherland of Biafra. The spirit of freedom right there in Biafra has already completely possessed Simon Ekpa. And as he has possessed Simon Ekpa, you that is trying to begin to, make noise or fight with him or do one thing or the other, you are also fighting the spirit of freedom. And if anything happened to you, it is not my concern, because you don't understand how spiritual things and the things of the spirit goes. Because in the realm of the spirit, when God wants to make sure somebody is used for a purpose, the person will be used based on the that is the coming upon the spirit, or what the kind of power that has possessed you, or the spirit that has possessed you. So spirit of freedom is already in his life and has possessed him fully, and they cannot talk any other thing than what's called freedom. And if anybody needs to move on the same direction or the same path, you must also come to the level of that level of spirit of freedom to endow you and possess you. And then you can be able to talk about freedom. People that talk about freedom with empty mouth, they end up and they're carried by chaff. When the wind blows, they are carried away. People that talk about freedom, when something bribe is given to them, they will just betray and go away. But people that are possessed in the spirit of freedom, with the spirit of Biafra land, no matter the bribe you give to them, they will never accept your bribe. They will never agree with you. If you like, bring your take presidency of social country, they will never accept it from you, except that freedom that has possessed them, that they are after. That's what they go about. So Simon Ekpa is already filled with the spirit of what's called freedom fighting. And so you should stay clear and not fight the man that has received what's called the grace, or received the power or the spirit of freedom. Don't fight that man. Fighting that man will destroy your life. It may even cost you what you will never, you and your generation may continue to suffer it. So I am not here to begin to, follow anybody or side anybody. I am here to throw the light of what I am seeing in the spirit, because the spiritual always control the physical. And when I'm giving the message that's called the spiritual message, I pass it raw the way it is. So Simon Ekpa is a man that has already been filled and also possessed fully with the spirit of freedom. And spirit of freedom is not the kind of spirit that you joke with. When Jesus came upon the face of the earth, he said, the spirit of the Father is upon me, for he has anointed me. The spirit of the Lord has come upon me. He has anointed me to preach the good tidings, to spread the good news, to carry the word of God all over the place. And Jesus went about, was doing exactly what the spirit of the Father possessed him to do. And that same spirit was what made him, that even to extent that he died on the cross and was buried, and on the third day he resurrected, because there's a spirit that quickened the dead body, and the spirit quickened Jesus, and Jesus went up and began to do exactly what he came to the world to do. So Simon Ekpa, you are seeing, is a disciple of what's called freedom fighting, and the spirit of freedom has fully possessed him, and you can never separate him from that spirit. And they can never, when they wake up and talk about any other thing rather than talking about freedom. And that is why most of the revelations you are seeing, and most of the deep mysteries and deep things that is bringing out here and there, is based on the spirit of freedom that is upon his life. So if you want to stop him, go first of all and remove the spirit of freedom out of him. So when you remove the spirit of freedom, then you can have a way. But if you cannot remove the spirit of freedom, you better join him and not fight him. That is what's going on. And then you come to the Biafra land as a Biafra nation. All the people that must talk about freedom are people in the class of what's called Jim or Jumegu or Juku. You talk about people, you go straight away, you talk about somebody like Namo de Kano. You talk about every other person that is not known, but they are hard. You talk about Simon Ekpa. You talk about Major Prophet David Kilo Elijah. We are not talking about this freedom based on, we are so, or we want to collect money or this or that. We are talking about the emancipation of God's people. God's people is in Nigeria, and also their light is not shining. It's supposed to shine the way it ought to shine, to change the destiny of Africa, to change the destiny of the people right here in the South Africa and the West Africa, Nigeria.
Right, I told you all that the dragon fire is on. Do you understand me? Understand me? The dragon fire is on. And by the special grace of God, the fire will consume all those who betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ike adobulugo. Ike adobulugo. Hey, Chineke mere mebere. Biafrans will see how this Biafra will come next year. I want you to see what the criminals are doing now. I want you to see what the criminals are doing. Do you know what the criminals are doing? Let me show you. Anamadoha, what we call vam vam vam. Vam vam vam. Look at their latest development. Criminals that betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want you people to see the latest development. Look at them, the criminals. After I exposed their ringleader, look at, following development in Biafra land, it has become imperative to make this clarification. IPOB family members arrested or kidnapped by Nigeria Terror Military Police Forces or by DSS should contact IPOB leadership directly and not IPOB lawyers. Are they sacking a Ejiofor? Is that how to sack a Ejiofor? Is that how to remove a Ejiofor? Because a Ejiofor is about to explode. A Ejiofor is about to expose them. Is a Ejiofor going to expose them, or is he going to go down alone? Of course, you know, when I say alone, the criminals already down. They will never rise again. Are you people seeing it? Only 2 days. Only 2 days of dragon fire. Only 2 days of dragon fire. On our bottle, everywhere nesi. Vam, vam, vam. Ike Pentecost is for the enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra. Are you people seeing it? Let me read it again. Only 2 days of exposing Ejiofor. Following development in Biafra land, it has become imperative to make this clarification. IPOB family members arrested or kidnapped by Nigeria Terror Military Police Forces or by DSS should contact IPOB leadership directly. I don't know where they, what do they mean by IPOB? Do IPOB have leadership? IPOB leadership directly and not IPOB lawyers. Vam, vam, vam. The dragon fire has consumed them. We have not even started burning. The fire have not started. You see, I told them to go and ask questions. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu message was divine. You can't fight it. Go and ask questions. Go to native doctor, go to your oracle, go to all those things you worship. Go to the secret society you belong to. Ask them questions before you come and attack Simon Ekpa. But Ejiofor is gone. As far as this particular struggle is concerned, he can never ever rise again. When I say it, I say it. When I curse the criminals in DOS, that they will never rise again. Their reign in Biafra ended on the 28th of February 2022. They will never rise again. And anybody that follow them will also disappear in Biafra struggle. You can't rise. So if you know what Onyendu know, you will not betray him. If you know what Onyendu know, you wouldn't have betrayed him. Because he didn't see Simon Ekpa and autopilot. He didn't see it, but Onyendu saw it. He didn't see it. Onyendu saw it. And all of you have been separated. You can never rise again. But Ejiofor, if he wants to continue to be part of the legal team, we will make sure that we bring him down to zero. he is not qualified to represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you know, what they will tell you is that, oh, Barrister Ejiofor released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2000 is a lie. It's not the doing of Barrister Ejiofor in 2017. Complete lie, fallacy. You know, this, oh God. In fact, I'm waiting for him because his own is that Udio kum jiwena bia to that guy. Mbachaya na oga boso. Because you wouldn't want to see him. You wouldn't want to see him. Why? What we wanted to do for Onyendu to get free, Barrister Ejiofor is blocking it. So he must leave. And any other legal team, any person in the legal team must learn from this. Don't interfere in our struggle. We have made it very clear. Onyendu is not sending us. Whatever we do, since Onyendu was kidnapped from Kenya, I am speaking English. Whatever we do is our own making, our own decision, our own doing. Onyendu did not send us. So do not come and say, oh, Biafrans are doing this, so Onyendu is responsible. No, he is not responsible. We are fighting for our freedom. Okay? So whatever we do is Onyendu did not send us. And that is why I made it very clear. We are not receiving order from Onyendu, from DSS Dungeon. So he didn't send us. He's not sending us. He has no business with it. But we are going to fight in our own way and how we want it. So Ejiofor is not the one to tell Biafrans to calm down. Ejiofor is not the one to tell Biafra how to fight. Ejiofor is not the one to tell anybody to calm down. It was until I raised the alarm that they get scared. It's as if Simon Ekpa is getting information from DSS office. I don't have anything to do with DSS. I don't care about them. But when I raised the alarm of Onyendu clot, that was when the truth came out. The next thing, Ejiofor came. Oh, Onyendu is dying. Onyendu is not sleeping. Onyendu have no pillow. Onyendu have this one. Onyendu have that one. Oh, the cloth is one. Oh, Onyendu is not changing cloth. They waited until I raised the alarm. The reason why they came to make Ejiofor came, because when I say there, or it is as if everybody is part of it. No, Ejiofor is controlling everything. When I said it, Ejiofor gets scared. It's like something is leaking. It's like something is leaking. And let me tell you people one thing today. Onyendu ordered Ejiofor to tell Biafrans what he was going through from DSS Dungeon. Ejiofor didn't do it. And I know that all of them will be wondering how I know this one. Ejiofor did not do it. Ejiofor did not inform Biafrans that Onyendu was suffering in DSS Dungeon until the spirit came to me and I raised the alarm. The next thing is, boah, they rush. They hurried up, rush. Oh, Simon Ekpa have said it. Where did he get information? Bah, they rushed out and wrote the press. What I'm telling you now is, it is not a lie. I said, I get message from the heart of Onyendu. Ejiofor come to say, nobody is getting message from heart of Onyendu. Nobody is doing this. Nobody is doing that. Look at somebody that is defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He doesn't know when court acquitted somebody and what is the meaning of adjourning a case indefinitely. Let him come any day and grant. Let Ejiofor come again and give press statement. I will expose him. The exposition I'm doing on Ejiofor now is not what I have in his file. No. I am not opening the file. I will open the file when he refused to go. That is when I'm going to open his file. I have not opened his file. But let him come and grant this interview and talk again. That is the same way I cautioned the wife of our leader. Don't come. They want to use you. It was somebody that showed love. I say, don't come. They want to use you and they will dump you. She came, the first one. After that, I came back again. I told the wife of our leader, they want to bring you out for the second time. Oh, don't fall for it. Everything is online. It is still there. And she came back for the second time. So before anything happens, I will always give chance and opportunity for people to repent. But if you don't repent, we'll kick you out of the way. That is how we do it. Completely. You are gone. And once you are gone, you are gone. The only thing you can remember, you can know about the nika. Like what these criminals are doing now. They will be doing nika. And everything is gone. A bully kenny now who nwero and were ya for ya coupe. It will go by the wind. If for muzzle get pia. Go na Morocco is kwado. So, but I hope that from this month, Biafra people will begin to see the green light of Biafra freedom. From this November. From this November, you will feel it. I am telling you, you are going to feel Biafra. In fact, some of you will even think that you are already in Biafra. I am telling you the fact. You are going to feel Biafra this November. They're going to feel Biafra. All of them will be shocked. All these people that are, what is this? You will be, you will be shocked. Completely shocked. So I want to thank everyone that we are making progress. If I have battery, I will take calls. I'm going to take 10 calls because it's like I have battery today. I'm going to take 10 calls. And so after 10 calls, we're going to end the program. I want to take 10 calls. So first 10 people to call, we're going to talk to you. The line is open. We don't do call now because we don't have time. But today, I will give opportunity to the first 10 people that we call, and we are going to talk to them. The line is open. Right, welcome to the program.
Oga Simon, good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. You're welcome. There, wo.
Yeah, we did Biafra people will never be loyal to you.
And there, wo.
Yeah. You see, I think I'm beginning to see may I say that your ways are very, very mysterious. and I will tell you the reason why.
Go ahead.
The very critical issue that you have handled in this last 1 year of Nnamdi Kanu's incarceration regarding the DOS, Nelly Ofwebu, now Arresta Ejiofor. You know those days when Nelly Ofwebu was talking of Idu, and when you come on the platform, you will tell us that you don't want anybody to talk of Idu. That when we talk of Idu, you will cut us off. It used to bite us in our stomach. But until you came out to start unfolding Idu's evils, well, that was when we knew that your way was mysterious. Another one is Ifeanyi Ejiofor. When he took Onyendu's wife to Wazurike and Asare Dokubo, that was when we knew that he did it. But you equally told us that if we talk of Ifeanyi Ejiofor, you don't want to talk of any legal thing that if we do, you will cut us off. And it was biting us. Until now that his cup is full, and you have now decided to unfold it. Onyendu's wife, I know you want to touch that because that is prerogative of Nnamdi Kanu to talk about, to do whatever he wants to do when he comes out. But we know that the wife has fucked up very, very well. One, for believing in the people that Nnamdi Kanu could never have believed in ever in his life again. For following Ifeanyi Ejiofor to Midosofo. As a responsible wife who respects the husband and give high regards to somebody in the person of Onyendu, I don't think she could have done any of such. And now following the IPO, the so-called IPO, DOS, following them and to destroy the spiritual foundation that Nnamdi Kanu have laid before his incarceration. It is too very, very bad. But I thank God for what you are doing. I was speaking to my mother this evening, just as your program came on and he heard you speak. Do you know what she said?
No.
She said she didn't go to school, but she was able to know that the decision of the court was not even in their mind. That it was just the power behind Nnamdi Kanu that made them do the decision they took to discharge him. That it was not in their mind.
Yes.
And she was like saying that all the people that are behind this sabotage of this show, and the people that are delaying Nnamdi Kanu's release, that why won't we kill all of them off immediately? That they deserve to be eliminated before they start taking shit. And this is what is coming out from a 70-year-old woman's mouth.
Wow.
So I think delay is very, very dangerous. She also mentioned that all these taxes they are delaying, that before we know it, we hear that Onyendu, may God forbid that.
No, let me tell you. No, let me tell you, we are ahead of them. Don't worry. Thank you very much.
It's okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. If you are calling, please try to speak like 2 minutes so that other people will have the opportunity to talk. You're welcome to the program.
Greetings.
Greetings, Ndewo. Oh, yeah, Kandewo from India.
Yes, sir. Please, I want to pass message to Biafrans now. Listen, Biafrans. If you are and you are Biafran and you are paying tithe to fake pastors and they are not supporting ESN, you are doing yourself. If you are not supporting ESN, you are going to club to pop champagne. You think that you are sensible. You only will know how to know the value of money. Others that are supporting ESN don't know value of money. You look at what happened in Enugu, how the men are calling ESN there. That only ESN are the people who can do it. They know. And some of you don't know that ESN is the only one who can protect your land. You don't support ESN. If you're hearing my voice, I am Wafu Urieke, and if from Urieke you're not supporting ESN, you are doing yourself. Okay? Let me tell you something. I'm not hiding who I am. Nobody can harm you when you're on the side of truth. If you're not supporting ESN and you are going around, anybody tell you it's like Onyendu, but he has someone Ekpa. Run for your life. Anybody who tell you they like Onyendu, Onyendu Washineke, but you don't like someone Ekpa, run for your life. Any pastor that did not support referendum, did not support what you are doing, and they want you to validate contract to call Nigeria, is a fake pastor. Fake. Okay? This is what I'm telling you. Run for your life. The only way to the truth is through Simon Ekpa under the leadership of Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu is not different from Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. Okay? When he tell you he's the spiritual son, it's not just for his mouth, it's the true word. If you're in the spirit. Okay, anybody tell you he loves Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, that person is evil. Run for your life. And once again, Mazi, I want to comment something based on some people who still have the spirit of and I may be coordinator. I'll be coordinator. There's something happened last time during fundraising. One guy from India that claimed that he's a coordinator. That he told the people that his group donated $300 and the individual donated $300. I wonder what makes him proud of that. He has a group and they want to claim coordinator.
and they donated $300, and the individual donated $300. Is he not ashamed of himself? I think some of this group should be disbanded. Instead of them, we cost out through the group. That is why this guy gets on numbers through group. If this group will be a distraction to us, every group should dissolve. If you want to donate money, donate to yes and direct. Simple.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Onyeka. Noted. Thank you. Right, we continue. This is the second caller. We still have 8 callers to go. A lot of callers coming. Continue to try. We have our sister. Welcome to the program.
Hello, Master Simon Ekpa.
Hello. Ndewo. Ndewo.
How many times did I call you? 3 times. Ibu, the real Odogu of Biafra land.
Ndewo.
I want to appreciate you so much. Let me ask my question. I know you said 2 minutes.
Yes.
Let me not waste time. I don't think people have actually asked this question, though.
Go ahead.
I don't know if people have actually asked. Sorry, let me just off the other distance. I don't know if people have actually asked this question, though. Please, what can we do? How can we chase this pro-max saboteur of named Ejiofor in Mazi Legacy? How can
just leave that one. We have started it now. Just 2 days. It's just 2 days now. Don't worry. You will see how everything will go. If that is the question, don't worry.
Yeah, that's my question, because I'm so worried, because this guy is a snake.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Aye bunigo.
Because we don't want him close by. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Ndewo.
Hello, good evening,
Ndewo. I na-akpọ na line. Ịma na I'm live.
Yes, I know. I'm calling. I know you are live.
Okay, go ahead.
Good evening to you, and good evening, fellow Biafrans. We thank you. You and the Mazin Namde Kano is a blessing to this generation. You have made us a better person, not just for this Biafran struggle, but individually. Because your exposition 2 days ago, I was thinking about it for 2 days. What made you strong stand, even when you have an information that you've been instructed to take over or to pilot the affairs of the highest mass mobilization, mass liberation movement in the world? They stopped you. You didn't say anything because you were focused. You were focused on the prize, which is Biafra, not position.
Yes.
If you were thinking about position, you would have jumped at it, and I don't know what would have been the outcome.
Yeah.
So I thank you for that. I just want to use this opportunity to say 1 or 2 things to our media team and other Biafrans that their number is in the National Autopilot Forum. My brothers, your number is not there for you to feel that you've arrived. A lot of Biafrans are calling that number. They want you to direct them to. They want to seek clarification from you or me for some reasons, because these guys are suffering. They don't have access to the information that we have. So if your number is in Autopilot Forum and you are receiving a call, especially from our homeland, my brother, if you don't have the time or you're not in the mood, tell the person to drop you a message, because there are a lot of misinformation going out there. So when that person called you, he or she is calling you because he believes that you're credible based on the fact that he saw your number on Simon's program. So when he called, you are in a better position to advise and direct him. So be the Simon Ekpa our people will reach to. Don't just ignore them or maybe thinking, who is that? I am speaking out of experience. I have through my interaction with many Biafrans back home, I've been able to tell them, no, don't go and start collecting money from people because you see Chinas Anwuru and his group are collecting. Don't go and start organizing meeting. No, our leader has suspended the meeting in Biafra land. You don't need to hear it from Simon. I'm telling you, don't do that. You are putting your life in danger.
Yes.
So my fellow media team and all the people that their numbers are in various autopilot forum. If you got a number from our homeland, don't just ignore the person. Try to listen and advise the person. Or secondly, Mazi, 2 months ago, when I made our fundraising from South Africa, you advised that we don't necessarily have to wait for the fundraising to reach before we deposit the money. We can always put in whatever we raised.
Exactly.
Because we need money
every time. Yes, we need money all the time. Yes. So
if we have $500 now, we can always put it.
Yes.
Before the fundraising, if we have another 1,000, we can still join it and say we made a donation of 1,500. There's no difference.
Yes.
Because that $500 you have, and you're keeping it, waiting until fundraising, it can go a lot in saving.
Exactly.
Back home.
You are right. Right.
Some of our people, when you speak to them, they just want to hear it from Simon Epa. But you have to be the Simon Epa that others will learn from.
That's true. That's true. So of course, when you have money and you send it, we need the money every day. So it's not you must not wait until a certain period. So I agree with you. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Machineke. Thank you. Yeah. This Machineke. This Machineke. Some people they always well. Okay, asịsị na dị na akpụrụ Chineke bụ ndị arụrụ ala mahadum ka a ga-ebelieve na. Yes. Yes. Mba, emere ya in a low key. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Emere in a low key. Yes.
Hey, Mazi Simon.
Chief with swag.
The freedom fighter with a swag.
Chief with swag.
What is your outfit today?
Now.
That is the freedom fighter with style, man. Now, I've been listening to your program with keen interest.
Yeah.
And I couldn't resist but put in some words. First of all, Ejiofor has just showed us that he is not the man he claims to be.
Yeah.
And that goes to so many of our so-called leaders, be it cultural, religious, intellectuals. Most of them have failed Biafran people. They are just giving us a lip service. But what we want is freedom. Freedom for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and freedom for all Biafrans. And by extension, freedom for all the nationalities that are entrapped in Nigeria.
Yes.
My simple advice to all the youths, especially those who call themselves obedient, the fact is coming out gradually. You know that these so-called Igbo leaders, especially the political, the 5 Eastern governors, guess what they did? We are not going to support Biafra because we want Igbo presidency. When the time came for Igbo presidency, what did they do? They started fighting one another. They start fighting and they end up not getting the tickets, both for APC and PDP. Obi ran away from PDP, you know. So, and he has said he is not an Igbo president. He's not an Igbo candidate. He is not represented in the Igbo. Now, they have some information that we and some of you who are on the ground do not have. If Obi has accepted to run for presidency under this president's constitution, the 1999 constitution, that is illegal, that is skewed, that is an embarrassment to Nigeria, he wants to get sworn in to uphold that same constitution. My brother Obi is a fraud. And he knows the fraud that is going on in Nigeria.
Yes.
Because if he is as innocent as he claims, he is as forthright as he claims, then he wouldn't be running to go and uphold the 1999 Constitution. He wouldn't do that. So, there is no point, my Nigerian youth, there is no point you putting a new wine into an old wine skin. Nigeria is a fraud. Instead of you people wasting your energy, having sleepless nights, wasting your resources to enthrone a president in the name of Obi in Nigeria, use that effort to destroy Nigeria. Use that effort to stop the election so that Nigeria can be renegotiated, or all the tribes nationality will go their own way. There is no point kicking the can along the way. It wouldn't help you. Shout obedience from now till tomorrow. You are not going to get a good leader. Shout Asiwaju from now to tomorrow. Now somebody is alleging that Asiwaju forged a certificate. And the certificate he forged has a female. Not even a male. You know? Not even a male, but a female.
And you know, Chief.
Drug conviction on his head.
Yeah, Chief.
But guess what?
Chief, are you aware? Are you aware that Ojo Zokalo was in prison, was jailed in the US for drug traffic?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
He was. So, and these are people who are parading themselves
as leaders.
And meanwhile, some people under Buhari that were killed for drugs.
Yes.
You know, they were killed for drugs. And now he wants to hand over power to drug barons. So you can now see that Nigeria, so-called Nigeria, does not obey its laws. If you think that you can go to the polls and vote and the new president will emerge and it will be obeyed, you are deceiving yourself. You are deceiving yourself. So channel your effort to stopping the 2023 election.
Exactly. Bam.
Channel your effort because that is going to pay you more. When all the youths come out and say no election in Nigeria and they stand by it, then the authorities will listen. But when all you want to do is just to play their system, my brother, they are going to beat you in that system because they created that system.
Yes.
And that system is not working for you.
Exactly.
The system is only working for them.
Exactly.
So Soludo knows what he said when he said Obi knows that he will not win and he cannot win.
Yes.
You know, they got some information we don't have.
Yes.
So he has already given you the expo. So stop wasting your energy crying obedience. Instead, channel your effort. If you are from Biafra, channel your effort to supporting autopilot. Let us stop 2023 election everywhere in Biafra land. That is our territory.
Thank you.
Once we do that, we will have sacked all these vampires, all these drug barons, all these certificate forgers. We will have sacked them from office.
Yes.
And then we can reconstruct and constitute a leadership that will be for the interest of the people, following our culture. So, I just want to tell you, do not waste your bullet. Do not waste it. Join autopilot today. Because the only altruistic leader that has emerged in our modern time is Mazen Nandekan. That is why he's still in jail. He refused to give up. He refused to take the money. He refused to take all the incentives. He is the same man that Simon Ekpa is his disciple. And all of us are following. So I call each and every one of you to come and join up, follow autopilot. The autopilot is going to pilot us to the destination. And the destination we want is Biafra.
2023.
The destination we want is the freedom for Mazen Nandekan.
2020. This year or 2023?
In 2023.
Exactly.
If you all join, we make it smooth, easy, and fast. But if you keep on dragging, then Izombe is just starting. Who knows the next community that is going to be sacked? And these people won't care. They won't defend you because they are not in power to defend you. They are in power for their own interest.
Exactly.
So Ludo is fighting for his interest. Buhari is fighting for his interest. Umahi is fighting for his interest. Okeji Bazo is fighting for his interest. Opuzodinjo is fighting for his interest. So who is fighting for you?
Exactly.
Autopilot.
All right, Chief, thank you. Chief, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. And we move. All right. How many callers do we have now left? How many callers do we have? Who is keeping the number? This is number 5, right? I'll be 6. 6, okay? See, Ugomba said 6, 5, 6, 5, 7. That's it to go. Record keepers. You people are funny. Look at the answers. 7, 4, 5, 6. on the same program. On the same program. 5, 6, 7, 3, 4. Hi, God. You guys say 4, 3, 6, 3, 4. All right, so we still have a few. Oh, somebody is already calling. Welcome to the program. Oh. Hello.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening from here. You're welcome.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I missed today's broadcast. I'm still on my way going back home.
Okay.
I just want to call, as always, just to thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
Because personally, I'm so overwhelmed with the distractions that you are getting from all over.
Yeah.
It's like you settle one thing comes up in another house. It's just too much. It's too much. Just calling Kachuku agreement or the teacher. That's all I can say.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. All right, we'll continue. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Simon Ekpa.
Good evening from here.
Yeah, my name is Chijoko Kobo from Kinshasa, as always.
You're welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I'm so happy for your work. Job well done.
Thank you.
We want you to be safe from this evil around you. Because as you are working, you need to protect yourself also, sir. Please, it's very important for me. Because I know you are doing a good job to survive our people who disagree to understand the mayhem upon them. Then I wish you the best I want Almighty Chukwukabiyama to protect you.
As always. Thank you.
Wise.
Thank you very much.
Be wise with them.
Thank you.
There's self-traits within around you. Be careful and be with God always.
Thank you very much.
May God protect you with your family and your everything you are doing.
Amen.
In Jesus' Chukwukabiyama.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
All right. Right, and we continue. Hello. Oh. Hello.
Good morning from here.
Good morning from here to Ndewo.
Hotel himself.
Ndewo.
Namazima get to get these days. Namazima get to get
Ndewo. Just kubeno ka onye ọzọ batakwa.
May God strengthen you.
Amen.
I want to say something about this Ejiofor.
Go ahead.
Ejiofor of a man. You know, it has been a long time. Many people wanted to bash this man, but you have been preventing them, protecting this man because you know him more than anybody know him. Many people have been wanting to say something about this man. Since right from the beginning, I never trusted this man. God knows what I'm telling you. I never believe in what he's doing because in all these things that is happening to Mazen Namdekan, Ejiofor has never delivered anything. It is even Jumako who is doing the whole job. Ejiofor don't know what is rendition. He never knew what is rendition before Ejimako started saying it. And in all his praises, when the news came out that Mazen Namdekan should be released, you know that this man opened his mouth and said that he was surprised. A lawyer representing the person that you represented, you are surprised that he's being released. It's not shameful. That shows that he's not qualified. He don't know what is happening in the court. How can a lawyer represent somebody that you are representing? You are saying that you are surprised that he will be released. He hasn't done anything right from the beginning. I don't know. I don't know why he's even in the legal team. I don't know why he's there. And Mike Ezekome still allow him to call himself the lead counsel. So, my brother, let me not go too far. This man has committed many atrocities because he's a close friend to Mazen Namdekan. Now he's using that opportunity to move or to sneak himself as a member of IPO.
We don't have close. Yeah, we don't have close friend though. This one no be for the freedom. Oh, we don't have close friend. I am Piakasiaga.
He's a close friend of Mazen Namdekan. So, and for that reason that he has right to penetrate into IPO. If he wants to declare himself a full member of IPO.
No, he was already controlling everything now. The agreement he has with the people that sent him. You know, the people, he was already controlling everything. Everybody calm down.
He's a member of IPO.
When I refused to listen to when he tell me Onyendu say bring your voice down for no number election. That is when all this he began to, of course, from the beginning he know he can't control me, but that was when he now put more fire on this Iraq. You go and every blackmail that you see me receiving today came from Ejiofor.
Yes, I believe so.
So
Onyendu said, if anything happens to him, that we should burn down the zoo. So why is he telling us every day that everything is right with him and we should calm down? When Onyendu, the leader of IPOB, said we should burn down the zoo. When if anything
but that is not even the issue here. About what Onyendu said. Burning down the zoo. But that is not even the issue here. The issue here is that we that are outside, we know we see things better than Onyendu that is inside. So we are going we are fighting for Onyendu in our own way. It is not. We are not fighting because of what Onyendu said. You understand? So we are now fighting in our own way. Our own decision. So it has nothing to do with Onyendu.
It has nothing to do with Onyendu.
Yes.
That is if he failed to understand that we are fighting here, we are fighting on our own way.
Exactly.
We cannot take instruction from somebody that is held captivity. It's not possible.
It's not possible.
People don't reason. It's not possible.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Watching Echo. Or do I add it is but one? Oh, are you rejecting the? You are saying back.
Because many we are called, but few we are choosing.
So you are rejecting. You are rejecting. It is but watching Echo. Okay, watching Echo. Okay. Okay, that is a very good point too. Oh, no, we had it in home. Now what?
Yes.
I got the phone. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yes. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah. Udo. All right. We have one more person, right? Hello.
Hello. Greetings, Biafra.
Hello.
Hello. Greetings.
Greetings.
Any person who walks in the footsteps of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, if he doesn't condemn those who walk around with Otapiapia, this person is not working with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Any person that doesn't say that wherever Biafra is coming from, that they will support it, and somebody says anything against it, condemn it, that person is not working with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The person who is waiting until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu comes out before he does something, instead of doing something to bring him out because they are holding him because of fighting for Biafra, the person is not with the spirit of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The experience of one clothes, someone shouted it out before Ejiofor came out. The person who doesn't link it up is not working with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
Exactly.
The health experience well. When the wife came and said that he's better than everybody that he's even outside. Any person who didn't link up that thing before Ejiofor came and even said our Oyendu is not doing well, the person should go and think him life again. So, and Ejiofor saying that he was surprised, and the brother was talking about it. Where instead, I know say he did for zoo, and the zoo they don't want anything. The person where they work for the truth there in life will be in danger. I expected him to praise the zoo, say, "Oh, now we are doing good. You are doing justice." He said he's surprised that they did justice, that is on your side. So somebody who was not sure from that explanation doesn't know it. He's missing it. So, and Biafra is a national issue. It is beyond every individual. This is why Nnamdi Kanu gave up everything, and Simon I see you doing the same thing. So any person who doesn't see that this is a great thing, doesn't know the level where things are. So, and the extraordinary rendition that Ejiofor was playing that he doesn't understand or he didn't understand, I don't think he did not understand it. He was just playing a role somehow because he didn't want to bring it out. Because if he was compromised to do otherwise, why should he bring out the thing that will help Oyendu? So I don't think it's because he was incompetent, he doesn't know, but he was committed to play a certain role. So, and next thing when I want to be say, make them know say there is no election for Biafra land. Anything when they try, they talk, they say, now Ajambene we're going to tell them.
Yes.
When they talk about the good presidents, now trap when they say for us. Now Ajambene. So my brother, make others stop.
Thank you very much. And Ejiofor, I have not even started. He's already blocking me on Twitter. Woto. Thank you. Woto. He's receiving Woto. Just one day Woto is blocking me on Twitter. What if I give the Woto for 1 week? He go run live everywhere. You're welcome to the program. Your last caller.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thank God I get you.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Well done. We really appreciate what you're doing. It's just a little contribution I want to make. The other lady that was asking you, how do we make it your fault to leave the scene? It's so simple. Now that Kalunta, his head is clear now. He has started saying the road that when he was working with you, those people was working with their
Wait. Somebody called. Wait, let me put. Go ahead. You stopped at Kalunta? Yeah?
Yeah, Kalunta, now that his head is clear, and fortunately enough, Alanta, he's the next king of Nnamdi Kanu. And this is even if Jofo is claiming to be lead counsel of IPOB, he's not the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu. So this guy can write as a next of king that they want to change a lawyer. The family have the right to change lawyer for Nnamdi Kanu. They can write to FG, Malami, Supreme Court, even to Ozokeme. They want to change the lawyer for their brother. They have the right to do that. Even Serena, when his father was his this thing coach.
No. You see, it is nobody's business. To write anywhere. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have lawyers, and of course, if a new lawyer is coming, it's just like the way Ezekome came. So the only thing now is that he just have to leave the legal team, and then.
People will say, but if he's forcing himself inside, they can make it legal, right, and tell them they don't want to see him. So
yes, of course. But so remember, listen. No, listen. Let me tell you. Remember that it is not about next of kin. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's opinion matters. You understand? So, but this time around, we are not expecting this to go through the normal legal process, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asking him to leave. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do not need to ask him to leave. But what we are trying to do is that him, by stage of 4, since he claimed that he won the best of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he has demonstrated that he has compromised. Not only that he's compromised, he is unfit. Not only that he's unfit, he is not qualified to handle such case. So what he should do now is to leave. Of course, I'm not asking him to leave honorably, but to just leave. Then, the people that are competent enough, either within the legal team or somebody else will also join them. But I think that within the legal team, there are more, because Ejiofor is also interfering in the way the current legal team are handling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case. So his presence in this whole thing is a mess. So he doesn't. Yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you here is that the case is not the type that Kanunta or can interfere without a consent and go ahead of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So he is still fit to decide about who represent him and all that. So in this case now, it is not about, and there are certain things that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may not do now. So it is not issue of let us go through due process of this and that, or give a new power of attorney to somebody else, or somebody announce that he's changing a lawyer. No, but it's the job for should just respect himself as an Igbo man and leave the legal team. And if you don't want to leave, let me tell you again, if you don't want to leave, I will make sure that in the next 2 weeks or before this month end, Barrister Jofor will be reduced to 0. He cannot walk on the street.
But he has to leave before the next.
But that is, I'm just telling you now what is going to happen. Because at the end of the day, it is better for him to leave than the way we are going to reduce him to nobody. So the choice is his.
I can't say a lawyer, he call himself a lawyer, and you came to the public and tell people that you have the issue is done and dusted.
But let me, my sister, let me tell you. Let me tell you. It is not only that yesterday court. It has been like that. Only that we were just watching to see whether things can change. So don't think that that thing he said was just about yes. Everything Ejiofor is saying anytime there is a court, that was blunder. Like the thing that if I begin to analyze Ejiofor, some of you will spit on his face. I am telling you the fact.
When I started hating Ejiofor was when Odio's house was burnt. He went and told Onyendu. But they were burning people's house in Imo State.
Now the people, these are the people, these are, you know that time. Yeah, you know that time people should have coded who Ejiofor is working for.
That was when I started attacking him.
He was what? That is the people.
When he was giving accolade to Ikenga.
That is the people he was, he was working for the Ohaneze Ndigbo, that they are having meeting with them, governors, how to penetrate this whole thing and stop Onyendo and stop Biafra. That's what Ejiofor is doing. But God have come to stop him.
2 weeks is too long. 2 weeks is too long.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry. Here follow to Agwalagu.
People are dying.
I know.
2 weeks is too long.
But I'm not talking about 2 weeks is for Ejiofor. One thing. Let me tell you. The issue of people are dying. Things are going to change. Just to watch. Everybody should just exercise patience and watch and see what is going to happen from this, anytime from now. Things are going to change.
And again, please, before I drop, I want them to go and correct that wrong he did at Federal High Court where they put an adjournment case. That means they can catch him in there.
Oh, it's not that they can. That is my anger.
They have to rectify it now before the Supreme Court.
It is yes. It is not. Do you know what they did? Ejiofor planned this thing very well. So
they need to be rectified immediately.
And they have just secured another arrest, futuristic arrest against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is what you see they have done.
Please, let them go. Tell us a comment. Whatever you need to do to rectify that message, I have to do it with immediate effect before the Supreme Court. Please.
They are listening. Udo. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. We're going to end and we're going to stop here. We will not take more calls because I need to sleep. And on this note, please, we need to end so that we can sleep. So I want to thank you all for being part of this broadcast today. We are going to continue tomorrow. Remember, this is a daily broadcast, and because we have now come back to our daily broadcast, and we're going to be continuing like this. So thank you very much for your super chat, and thank you, everybody. May God bless you. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless the Igbo. May God bless Professor Banji and all Oduduwa agitators. May God bless our Eastern Security Network. May God bless our Omar and their husband. May God bless our legal team, especially not the one with the Ejiofor, but the other people in the legal team that are good. May God bless our chiefs, and also may God bless our Ezemos, our pastors, those who pray for us and those who pray for Biafra. God bless all of you. God bless all the people that are supporting what we are doing, and those of you watching and sharing and making sure that this particular awareness is created. May God bless those who are waiting to support us financially. Very, very important. May God bless you. God bless those supporting us financially every day and every week. May God bless all of you. Those that did not remember to pray for, God will also bless you. From here, from me, is good evening.